Today I wanted to share with you 2 words that really can have you out of the game and not producing the results that you want in your life, not having the most amazing relationships with people. And what are they? Reasons and excuses. Now, I remember a few years ago, a business mentor was asking me to put together a business plan. And he said, "Can I have it by Friday?" And I started to tell him why I couldn't give it to him by Friday. I had a presentation to put together and I had some clients that I had to work with. And he said, "Okay, if you give me your business plan by Friday, I'll give you £10,000. I was like, "What time Friday?" He said, "See, Elaine, reasons and excuses take you out the game. You just made it up." And I said, "I did actually. I've just made that I couldn't do it. Of course I could if you give me money." So I want you to start looking at your life and just see, where are you making reasons and excuses that you're not going to do something? Because I found, and I think you'll find as well, it's actually not what you have to do that takes you out the game. It's not the difficult client that you have to call that actually is the challenge. It's not that you say you're going to go to the gym. It's not what you have to do. It's the conversation you have about what you have to do. That's what takes you out the game. Just think what it would be like if you saw all the things in your diary and you just did it. You honoured your word that when you say you're going to call someone at 1 o'clock, you call them at 1 o'clock. You don't call them at 3 minutes past, 5 minutes past. Because you know when you get on the call and you come up with reasons and excuses, do you know that when we hear reasons and excuses, we kind of don't really care. We're like, did you deliver? Did you not deliver? When British Transport comes up with all the reasons and excuses, the driver couldn't turn up, and we have to get to work, do we care about the reasons and excuses? No, we don't. So when you start honouring being self-aware so that you can self-correct, being self-aware when you're coming up with your reasons, when you're coming up with your excuses, you then can catch yourself and say, no, I said I would do what I say I'm going to do when I'm going to do it. I call it being your word. And you will find that you will be so productive in your life because you'll just do it. You won't delay it, which then adds on more work for tomorrow or the next day. You'll see the things in your list and you'll just do it. You'll do it and you won't have reasons and excuses. Think about it. At the weekend, I was on a bike ride and I fell over, and the brake handle, which was about this depth, the handle edge, punctured my thigh. I was on the ground and I saw that it was lodged in my leg, so I had to pull it out, and obviously blood gushed out. I stood up and I was dizzy in the head, so I sat down on a wall. Luckily there was an ambulance and they patched me up. And in my head, you know what came up? Oh, game over, Elaine. You can't do the bike ride anymore. You're going to have to go home. And my other little voice said, "No, I'm not listening to you." So I got back on the bike. Half an hour later, I caught up with everybody, and I'm so glad I did. I had the most amazing day riding. People were clapping us in the street and people were honking their horns. And it was the most amazing experience of unity and solidarity that I've experienced, apart from the NHS clapping at 7 o'clock in the evening. It was an amazing experience. But if I'd listened to that little voice in my head with the reasons and excuses as to why I couldn't do it, I wouldn't have had that great experience. Yes, afterwards I went to A&E and I had 2 stitches, but it was worth it. So I would love you to really this week start catching yourself. When you come up with a reason or excuse why you can't do something, realise, 1, you've just made it up. And 2, yes, you most probably can do it. There will be things that are outside your power that comes along, situations and circumstances. I get it, but re-promise and then catch yourself when you're the one that's coming up with a reason and excuses, and just do it. As Nike spent tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of pounds to come up with those words, just do it. And you will find that you're more productive, you'll honor things that you've promised people, and you'll also have better relationships because people will know you as your word. So let me know, what are you getting for yourself out of this video? What are you seeing? I love reading your comments. I always reply, and just let me know. And have a productive week. I feel like bursting into song. No reasons, no excuses. Be productive in your life. All right, until the next time, take care. Bye-bye.